Hey guys, it's Daps here. Welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm super excited to have you join me in this one. In this video, I want to show you how you can sort your WordPress post. WordPress by default at its core is limited in doing this, and you will not know how extremely important this is until you have lots of posts inside of WordPress that you need to sort, maybe for yourself, maybe for your team, or even maybe for your blog visitors. You want them to see a particular type of blog post. I don't want to talk over your head. Let me just show you a super awesome plugin that will do this for you. So let's go to my screen and let's get started in this tutorial already. There's a plugin here in the WordPress repository called Post Type Order that would help you just manage your post as simple as a drag and drop, regardless of the post type you're using, even if you're using a custom post type. So let me go to the back end of this WordPress website. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. I have a blog here that I want to sort. So let's just go to the back end. Let's see what we have. By default here, I have post here that is displaying in the front end here. I might have some posts that I have done far back. Maybe this post here, that's the first post I want people to see on my blog, but there's no way to readjust that here. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm using a custom post type. So you can say I have vlog here. If I come here, I can see all the vlog I have there. This plugin would help me also manage this. So let's go to plugins and let's add a new plugin and let's see the magic this plugin can do for us. So I'll paste that plugin here called Post Types Order. And then I have the plugin here. It has 600,000 active installation. That is a fantastic plugin. So let's install and activate this plugin. All right, plugin activated, and you can see post types order must be configured. So let's go to the settings page to sort this out. And by default here, if you come to settings, you will now have a new option called post types order. But what I would advise that you do is that depending on what you want to do on your blog, what you want to manage, you can turn things off. So for example, if you don't need this plugin to help you manage your media, you can just easily hide that for media. So feel free to go through all of this to be able to set what you want this to do for you. That's very, very important. And one of the things you can also do here is to set access to this plugin. You can see here by default here, an admin is who can access this plugin. And you can change that to maybe a subscriber, a contributor, an author, whatever it is you want to do. That is fantastic. By default, the auto apply sort is turned on. I would always turn this off. I would love to manually sort things out myself. I don't want this plugin automatically sorting things for me. So in your case here, feel free. But again, I think I want to have control over sorting. That's the reason why I have this plugin. There's still a lot of things you can turn off and off here, like ascending and descending for your post. You might want this plugin to also help you manage that. And you can also come here to archive, drag and drop. So for example, I told you I have a custom post type called vlog. You can see that I have access to that here. And again, there are other things here because I have Elementor installed. I'm using Elementor to manage this blog. You can see that I can manage these here, like taxonomy, like navigation menu, field group, and a lot of things here. And that's super, super awesome. Once you are done with every of your settings here, you can just come to save settings. And that's everything we want to do. So right now, let's just go to our post and let's see what we can do. So if you come to post right now, you can see that we now have an option here for reorder, which is good. That means that we can manage things. From here, you will see that you have access to all your blog posts. By default, I just have random posts here. This is just for tutorial purpose. You can begin to drag and drop your blog posts. You can see this. You can then rearrange them however you want to. And I think this is super beautiful, right? So you can see this just with a drag and drop here and there. And once you are done, you can hit the update button. That's not even everything. You can also come to all your posts. You now have option here for this drag and drop feature. So before I make any changes here, let's see how that looks like in front end. Let's open this up. I think I did show you that earlier. Let's come to our blog. So as you can see, this is the article we have here. So now let's go back and rearrange things. Let me just drag this and let's just drag this somewhere down. The bit about this is that once you drag things here, this save automatically. This is Ajax. You don't need to do any save. And I think I like that. Unlike the other option here, that after dragging things here and there, you need to update before the changes is live. So let's go back right now and let's see if we have any changes to this. So right now I'll refresh this. You can see that I don't have any changes to these, even though I have done that in the front end. That's simply because I am displaying my blog post here via Elementor. So let's just edit these with Elementor. If you're managing your post without any plugin, you should be able to see that changes real time. But because we are doing this with Elementor, so let's edit things further here. So let's come inside this container. Let's open this up. Let's come to post. From here, if we come down to our query, so the source basically is by post, which is good, but we're going to come down to order by, and then we're going to change this from date to menu order. So you can see that we now have that changes happen here real time. And I think this is good, right? So now let's publish this. You can also mess with ascending or descending here. Now I now have this sorted now. So this is now moving to the third, just exactly the way we set things inside of WordPress, which is beautiful. So now let's publish this. And then we can then go to the front end to view this page, and that's it. So you can see this now. I can go back to the back end of this WordPress again. So for this Ahmed here, which is the third article, let's take it down one more time, and then this is done real time. So let's come back here. I'm expecting this now to be here. So now let's refresh this. You can see that. This will work for custom post type, and this will work for anything like a loop builder. Once you're using query, this should be able to filter things down and manage it for you. So now let's come back to the back end and let's come to a vlog. I can now also drag things here and there. But let's come to the front end here. Let's come to a vlog. Let's see how that works. As you can see here, I have different layout here for my vlog. This is working with a loop grid. Let's come to the back end here. You can see this is the first article I have here. Let me just drag this down to the second one, the Molita, whatever it's here. So by default here, we should see this in real time. So let's go back to vlog and let's refresh this. So you can see this is not happening again. Let's customize things. Let's edit this with Elementor. Good. So now let's come down to the loop grid. So you can see I'm losing a loop grid like I told you earlier. So now let's come to a query as usual. Let's order this now by menu order. And then let's make this ascending. But in your case here, feel free to customize this, whether it's ascending or it is descending. However that works for you is good. So you can see this would also work even if you are using a loop grid. And I think I find this super, super awesome. And then we can view this page in front end, and then our changes should be live. You can see this Molita right now is now second, exactly the way we set it. So let's take this now to the third one. Let's see how that would work in the back end here. So this is Molita here. I can take it to the next article beneath. That's it. Let's come back here and let's refresh this. All right, so you can see that's here. So I can super sort things out however I want. In my opinion, this is a fantastic plugin, and this would help you super sort out your posts inside of WordPress. Super simple and easy. That's it for this plugin at the free level. The good thing about this plugin is that it is a freemium plugin. It also has a pro feature. We are not affiliated with this plugin, but again, it's just okay to let you know that you can still do more with this plugin in case you want to have advanced sorting on your WordPress website. So that's exactly what you can do with this plugin at the pro level. And how much this plugin really costs? Let's come here. Let's come to their website. Good thing here, the first thing I have displayed here is the pricing, and you can see that real time that for a single site, one-time payment, single site license, lifetime update, and lifetime support for just $39. For developer who have unlimited site license, you can do $100. And if you want to do bulk developer license, advanced post types order, advanced taxonomy term order, advanced post term order, you can pay $150. So far, I think this plugin does what it says, and it is worth a check if you really do want to sort out your posts inside of WordPress easily. And that's my time for this tutorial. If you find it very useful, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about this plugin, drop them in the comment section, and subscribe to this YouTube channel to see more awesome tutorials like these from us. I will see you in those tutorials, and until then, have a nice time.